And we're back. Before the break, I promised that there will be something exciting, and now there is. They said, if you're going to bother having a podcast and uploading clips every day to YouTube on your wildly successful YouTube channel, which now has three subscribers, then make sure it's useful. It's really hot today, 30 degrees. Maybe it's not 30 degrees anymore. Ooh, 33. Oh, that's pointing at me though. Bit not fair. 25. 25 inside the house. That's too hot. Anyway, they said if you're going to bother making a podcast every day, then include something useful. And here I am with something useful. If you use the internet, anything on the internet, then you should be doing this. It's called two-factor authentication. Now, there's two ways you can do it. The first way is the most common way, and that's by using a text message when you log in. For example, you sign into a website and then it says, we've just sent you a text with a code, and then you need to enter the code. That's good. But well, yes, make sure at minimum you have this turned on. This will stop almost any of the time when people get hacked. And then they go, oh, I got hacked. I don't know how I got hacked. I can't believe this happened. Someone's in my account. If you do that, then that means they have to have access to your text messages to get in, which is unlikely. However, sometimes they can steal your phone number. What they'll do is they'll phone up the company and pretend to be you, and then say, I'd like to move my phone number to a different SIM. Now, that's quite unlikely, although it can happen. So the other thing you can do is use an app like this, Google Authenticator, and it will make codes, and then they have to be on your actual phone to get in. And so this increases security. This is how it looks, and as you can see, these are timers, and every 60 seconds they change. The problem with this is, if you lose your phone, then you've lost access to your codes. That's the two easiest ways to do it. This is the way that I use because it's easier, and it means if someone breaks into my phone and gets my phone number, which I suppose they could, then we're okay. You could use a hardware method as well, although that will be the one that costs money, as you would have to have hardware thing, and also I shouldn't think it works with everything. Anyway, so my main point was at least have the text one turned on, otherwise you're all out of luck really. If someone breaks in, then I'm not surprised, because all they have to do is guess your password, and you may not even have an easy to guess password, but the website might get hacked, and if you've used the same one for two websites, they know it for one, then they can get in on another. And a lot of people don't think of this, but if you use the same username with the same password on two different websites, then they can get into two places. And for example, this is my final point. Imagine you have an account on moshymonsters.com, the game, and you use your email. This is not real. Look at my other videos. You use for the game the same password is used on your PayPal account, and then Moshy Monsters gets hacked. No disrespect to Moshy Monsters. It might be. I'm not aware that it's been a target. However, that's a disclaimer. But if it gets hacked and then you've used the same password and the same email, they can try it on other websites. So, in this clip, I have explained why it's valuable to use two-factor authentication online, and also not to reuse passwords. Please take these things into account.